everybody.
Hello, Daddy.
Ah, it's a ghost.
Oh my God, me?
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh no, it's you. That ghost impression
I need
really
a
scared me.
tan.
Welcome to this episode of the Intelligent Drinking Game. If you couldn't tell by our brilliant jokes at the beginning of this video, we are going to be discussing ghosts today.
If you're new here, welcome to our channel.
My name is Sam.
My name is Ryan. We are Sam and Ryan.
If you are new to the Intelligent Drinking Game, here's how it works. First, we pick a topic.
Ghosts.
Then we ask a question.
You're about to see what those are.
Then we take a shot.
This week, big surprise, we're drinking Jose Cuervo as we always have.
We are.
Jose, I've been checking my inboxes. I don't see you anywhere. Where's your $500,000 offer to sponsor Intelligent Drinking Game in perpetuity, Jose?
Then we answer the question, and the deeper we are in shots, the deeper our answers will be. Or they'll be nonsense. We'll see. It's all for your entertainment.
Well, without further ado, let's take our first shot and talk about ghosty ghosts.
Let's get spoopy.
I wonder if there's a ghost in here.
Probably.
Really?
Yeah, this space is really weird. Question number 1. Starting off simple here, folks. Do you believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in love after love?
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
These limes are so sour.
Crying.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean,
Whoa.
I don't taste the tequila at all.
Why not, really is my answer. So, yeah. My stance on a lot of things, if you can't already tell by all of the subjects we discuss in Intelligent Drinking Game videos, is why not? I'm not going to pretend to know what is and isn't real. None of us do. So, why not believe in ghosts? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we do know what's real, though. I mean,
Well, we know what's real. I don't think we know what's
that's what I'm getting at.
what else is out there.
I'm just thinking about other videos that we've done, like the conspiracy theory video. You can prove that the Earth isn't flat, but you can't really prove that there's no such thing as ghosts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can prove that the world didn't start 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
You can't really prove that there isn't a God. You know, so we do sort of know what's true, but we don't really know what's
what else is
there
true.
you go. What else is true? And that's
how I feel about ghosts.
Me too.
You're so cute.
Thank you.
Question number 2. Have you ever seen a ghost? And I want you guys to answer this in the comments too.
Yes. Oh my God.
Please. Cheers.
We love ghost stories. Coca-Cola, give us free stuff. Have you?
No. There was one experience when I was younger where I feel like I felt a ghost's presence. I grew up in Franklin, Tennessee. The Battle of Franklin was one of the bloodiest battles in the Civil War. I grew up on Everbright Avenue, which was right off Battle Avenue. We found bullet shells in our yard when we were gardening. Wow. So much of where I grew up was likely on dead bodies. I was walking around the back of an abandoned home on our street during fall, so the air was crisp and
Really setting the stage.
Yeah, I was with my grandfather actually and my mother. We were just looking at this house, trespassing if you will, and I was in the backyard. Just something came over me, and I remember feeling so scared all of a sudden. It wasn't a good oh, there's a ghost with us experience. It was, I remember telling my mom, we need to go now. It felt like there was a ghost there, or just some negative spiritual energy there that was basically saying you need to go. And I said, bet, I'll leave right now.
I have seen probably on 4 or 5 occasions things that I can't explain that seemed to me to be visages, personages, beings, entities.
Give us more. Thesaurus.com.
Ectoplasm. Okay. So I used to live with this woman who has one of those sort of like old Hollywood houses, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of creaky, really charming, very rustic and old feeling. And I had two what felt like spiritual encounters there. One was in the backyard where I saw, it was a private backyard, it was fenced in, like there was no one else there but me, but like a man appeared in the backyard with me. And I remember not feeling threatened by him, but not feeling welcomed by him either, and I just sort of got up and left. And his gaze kind of followed me.
What did he look like?
Middle-aged, mustachioed, short hair.
Oh wow! So you like saw a man?
Yeah.
Because I've heard some people tell ghost story experiences where you like can't really make out their features and stuff. But
His eyes, I don't know how to describe it.
Sure.
His eyes like weren't there.
Okay.
Like his eyes were sort of like voids.
Wow.
But he was like a man,
Yeah.
and he was sort of dressed in like 1940s clothing, like
Wow.
sort of a suit.
Wow.
Not a
okay.
suit, but like those kind of like tweed jacket deals.
Yeah.
The other time in the front yard, ironically, both outside,
Huh.
I saw a woman on the street, but she was sort of floating and in what looked like a gown. And that one, like the dude in the backyard looked at me. This thing didn't. And I find it curious that they were both at this place.
And outside.
So, I'm not really sure what to make of that. I have no idea what I saw. I wouldn't like put my life on the line to say that was a ghost and this was like, it very well could be two tricks on my brain. I don't know.
Ooh,
Yeah.
spooky.
Yeah, and whether it's I'm sure a lot of people are just going to discredit me as a kook now, but like whether it's like ghosts or like UFOs, like I've seen a lot of things in my life that I just can't explain. Well, maybe not a lot, maybe like 7.
That was a very specific number.
I know that there are unexplainable phenomena in this world. What they are, I don't know, but some of them I think might be ghosts.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Can I have a less sour line this time?
I don't know. Is there any way to know that?
No. Question number 3. Do you think we can communicate with ghosts? Ghosts is a hard word to say.
Ghosts.
That STS is hard. Ghosts. Ghosts.
You're
Ghosts. Ghosts.
ghosts.
Ghosts. Am I saying it right?
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
You have to dentalize the T. You have to
Ghosts.
Yeah. Well, so you kind of snorted though. Ghosts. Ghosts. Do that.
Ghosts.
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 There you go.
Ghosts.
Can you communicate with ghosts? I have another story. Can I tell another story really quick?
Go for it. I love story time, especially with this.
So in college, I've told this story a few times, but I'll tell it again really quickly. I'll give you the brief version. In college, there was this girl on my floor who was a communications major, journalism major, and one of her assignments was interview a complete stranger. And so she decided to try to interview a ghost via Ouija board. Clever take on the assignment.
Innovative.
I don't want to come off like a crazy person. I don't know what it is. I think there's probably other stuff, and I don't know if we should mess with it. She was like, okay, me, my roommate, and you are going to do a Ouija board. And I was like, I'm chill with that, but like, let's just try to kind of like be respectful. Let's like, just in case we are like crossing wires with another realm, like let's be careful.
Yeah.
And they were taking it like very, like they were joking. They were like, sort of writing stories for this spirit that we were communicating with, if that was actually happening. I just felt it being very disrespectful. I felt that they were sort of making a mockery of it. Again, no idea if it's real or not.
But if it
is, I don't want to take that risk. They definitely did take that risk, okay?
Oof.
Journalism major, appendix burst that night, went to the hospital. Her roommate, dance major, broke her ankle the next day, never danced again. Could be completely coincidental, but I said, I'm not doing this anymore. You guys are not doing this right. You're on your own. And left. And nothing happened to me.
Ooh. So do I think we can communicate with ghosts? My honest answer is no. I think we can experience ghosts communicating with us, or just like being there, or we can come across them. But I don't think that we can communicate with them from our end.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
I'll do one step further. I don't think that we can communicate with them, and I don't think they like when we try.
Yeah, I've just stayed away from trying to communicate with anything beyond our realm, because if it is real, I do not want to open that door. Question
number 4.
Do you think ghosts can possess people? I mean, based on what we were just talking about, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. No one knows.
Now, I'm not speaking as an expert here.
Are we ever speaking as experts?
No, that should be a disclaimer at the beginning of every video we ever do. It's interesting because I don't think ghosts possess people. Hear me out, branching onto a different subject here. I think that demons possess people.
What are demons?
Who's to say? I don't know. It depends on which like mythology you pull from.
Well, right, but mythology, the prefix of mythology is myth, which is
Yeah,
fiction.
I
I don't
know.
know. Here, all I do know is that religious fanatics have used spiritual interference as a way to talk around mental health issues, and that really bothers me.
Whoa, interesting.
Like that's my beef with this. Is I think it's the same as our astrology video. Like, you don't use the fact that you were born in December to justify your behavior. There's a reason why we behave this way, and we can measure it. Like, we don't understand the stars, so don't apply them here. We don't understand ghosts, so don't apply them here. Because what we do understand is that if you're speaking in tongues randomly, it's probably like schizophrenia.
So that's really interesting, because the thought that just came to mind is like, I feel like any example of possession is like in the Bible or like in ancient texts. It's like, so you're just telling me that like no one has been possessed in the last 100,000 years? Like, I mean, maybe there have been claims to people being possessed, but I haven't seen it.
No, that's
Like-
exactly what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's
Like,
just kind of food for thought of like, okay, wait, can ghosts actually possess people? Like, we don't really see that. Or can even demons possess people? We haven't even seen that.
No, yeah,
in
that's
a really
exactly
long
the point.
time.
That like a long time ago, ancient humans who knew basically nothing would see a person having a schizophrenic fit and
Yeah.
say, "Ah, demons." In the same way that
Interesting.
they'd see a thunderstorm and they'd say, "Ah, Thor."
Thor.
I don't know why it's always Thor, but it's the same thing of like we use things that we don't understand to explain things that we don't understand, and then history improves and we learn more, but we carry those things with us. And I think the idea of possession probably comes from the same place. But that being said, I'm also coming from a place of I am completely, whoa, my brain was too slow for my mouth.
So do you think ghosts can possess people? Yes or no?
I don't know. If I had
Acceptable.
to choose, I guess I would say probably not. And the reason that I want to take that stance is to be protective of people who have actual fixable or helpable mental health issues that have been cast off by religious fanatics as possessed.
Question number 5.
I didn't insult myself.
Oh. How are you gonna? No.
I am assaulted.
Question number 5.
You assaulted me.
What do you think a ghost is?
It's too bad it's spring, because that could have been a somersault.
My first inclination is to say that ghosts are something in the spiritual realm. You know, like maybe what happens to us after we die, or like maybe we are converging with some spiritual realm that we didn't know that existed, and just for a brief moment we see a ghost and see it. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. I think that's kind of the summary of both of our thoughts on ghosts, is like, who knows?
Are ghosts spirits that have left their human casing after death? Are ghosts spirits that are looking for human casing before life?
Whoa!
Are ghosts visages of another dimension, or of this idea of a multiverse that we are simultaneously in, like an infinite amount of multiple universes all converging and intersecting in all of these different ways? I mean, it could be spiritual, it could be science, it could be space, it could be Earth. It
could be time.
It very well could be time.
Whoa! Was that just a little ghost?
By a ghost. Like, but it could be all of those things. It could be none of those things. It could be something we don't even know, or it maybe isn't at all. And the stupid thing about us is that we keep doing these videos about things that have no answers.
Do you guys get anything out of these videos?
Where
we just can't answer the questions we are asking ourselves. Well, that brings us to the end of this episode of the Intelligent Drinking Game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know we got a little spooky.
We got a little spoopy.
A little crazy. Hopefully you like that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be sure to like and subscribe. And we will see you all in a future video.
YouTube.
YouTube.